A black hole, it powerfully collects and then dramatically blasts and widely spreads its material again. And we have no status in this. We are approximately 50 to 60 years old, which is considered a relatively small scale in the grand scheme of things. And the birth of the child was also due to the lack of knowledge. So it is important to think about the reason behind this. Why is this happening? This is dependent. We are seeing this. What do we know? What have you thought? See, the universe is spreading. Where is it spreading? Where is it going? Why is it spreading? You have cut it off from the beginning. Why is it spreading? And which universe? The one I see from the distance is at 2 billion light years. It has nothing to do with me. 2 billion years means if I walk 80,000 miles per second, I will reach there in 20 crore years. What was the need for this? This world, this universe was made for the sake of human beings and animals. So all this is a myth. I didn't understand. There was nothing to understand in this. The ultimate, it is said that the whole universe, the world is made for man. Why, sir?
Isn't it, right? Absolutely. But it doesn't mean that if you don't know the reason behind something, then it is not the reason. No, I don't know, but
it's not my responsibility. He said it absolutely right. Bertrand Russell, you have put him in a joke. That you have to make a claim. Why should I say that this is a wrong claim? You prove it. I have no responsibility. I didn't say it. You prove that it is right. You are not answering the
argument of contingency.
You want to ask a question? Would you like to ask a question to Mufti Sahib? Because this is a period of cross-examination. You were saying earlier
about faith. I would like to ask that the revolutions that Allah has done, not just for one religion, but for many religions, there are different revolutions. There is one thing, there is also a contradiction between the two. You can do something, you can't do something. It's not like everyone has the same code of morals. What is this story? Now, you see, sometimes I feel that football finals, there are lakhs of people, then they cover TV, there are crores of people. If there would have been a moving voice of God in it, I am God, so everyone would have heard it now, and on TV too. What is this? So serious that you are in front of me, at least give us some evidence. Solid. He said, how did this universe come to be? What will happen to the universe with this? I will ask you how to make God, why won't I ask? How can it be made? In fact, it is much more intelligent than the universe, much more complex than the universe. Yes, it is always there. You will say, I will accept. Okay, the second one is Qadir-e Mutlaq, which means omnipotent. It can do whatever it wants. It can get you a job, get you married to a rich man, get you a case for your neighbor, get you a job. It can do everything. Please close the mic. How did it come to this world? How is this world running? Don't you find it amazing? Or after the end of the world, there will be a justice. When this child dies, when the child dies, he will get...
This is about justice, isn't it? Okay then, may I please answer your question? Yes, please, go right ahead. First of all, you talked about revelation and scriptures. I can talk about it, but not today because we have less time. We will
discuss it some other time. I am ready to talk about it. From now on, this is the ground for round 2. Does God exist? Round 2.
Since today's topic is about God's existence, I will entertain your questions related to that, and I will also ask. You said that you did not prove it, whereas argument of contingency is a fundamental argument.
What exactly do you mean by that, please?
Contingency. Contingency means that every being that is bound to anything, every being or anything that is bound to anything in its existence and is bound to it, needs it, depends on it. So obviously it has some cause. This is a matter of reason. You are talking about reasoning. I am doing the same. I am saying this. The second thing, you said that if you are so far away from the light, what does it have to do with me? Then I think you should not say, I think therefore I am an atheist. You should think. You should not think in a limited way, but think outside. You asked the third question. Don't say such things, otherwise people will object to it. You don't have this permission. I have it. You have asked about the problem of evil, and you are repeating one word again and again. That omnipotent God, all-powerful God. Here we have to understand the concept of God. The problem of evil is based on two assumptions. If you understand these two assumptions, then this problem is solved. प्रॉब्लम नहीं रहेगी, आर्ग्यूमेंट आपको समझ में आ जाएगी कि ये कोलैप्स कर जाता है. पॉइंट नंबर 1, यानी जो आपका सबसे पहला फॉल्स असम्पशन है कि गॉड मर्सीफुल है, ऑमनीपोटेंट है, दुनिया में जुल्म हो रहा है. लेकिन आपको यह समझना चाहिए कि हमारे वर्ल्ड व्यू के मुताबिक गॉड सिर्फ ऑमनीपोटेंट और सिर्फ मर्सीफुल नहीं है, बल्कि वो ऑल वाइज भी है और वो ऑल नोइंग भी है. उसके हर काम के पीछे हिकमत और विजडम है. ये कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि वो हिकमत और विजडम आपको समझ में आए, मुझे समझ. If you are understanding what he is saying according to which you are making a decision, this is an argument from a limited perspective. And we accept this principle in our life, in our daily life. When we go to a doctor, if he gives us any medicine, we don't say that. Until you have the knowledge and wisdom, why did you give this medicine? We will not accept this thing. We don't say that. We accept his authority. Why? He is knowledgeable and wise. If you are more knowledgeable than me, then you are more knowledgeable than me.
No, in the doctor and in the God, there is a big difference. The doctor is always one. So I will listen to him. 2, no, there is no answer to this. Sir, if you start talking to the audience, then there is no point in this. No, you say that because you believe in doctors, you believe in God. What is this argument?
It is an
argument to explain to you. This is an argument. You don't have an objection to this. So, the simple thing is that if I believe that omnipotent is his problem, these 2 kids are beating him, this is his problem. I don't want this problem. It's
not his problem. You have to understand this.
It's his experience. You haven't...
Listen to me completely. I said that your entire argument is on 2 false assumptions. I told you one false assumption. The second false assumption is that assumption here is that there is no good reason for evil to exist in this world. Whereas we have some reasons, we have some reasons. If there is no evil in this world, how will you define good? If there is no injustice, how will you understand justice? If there is no justice, how will you understand
life? Very good.
Listen to me now. This is
something I like much. If rape is not done, you have no respect for women until children.
Robbed, you lose respect for?
The innocence of children. You have heard my answer completely.
What a thing.
Have you already taken out
point? You have not heard my answer. Listen to me. I told you this thing. Second thing, we have come to this world for a test. We are being tested, and every person has different types of tests. And transmit test hota. And if evil exists in this world, then that evil is a means to develop human noble qualities in us and to progress in different fields. And if evil doesn't exist in this world, then what does test mean? If I give MCQS to my students and write the right answer in it and say your test is done, it is meaningless. If we have come to this world for test, then obviously both good and evil are present.
So if good and evil both exist, then is this evil also made by God? Yes.
It is important to note that
is
made by God. Okay, good. Yes.
Absolutely. So now the majority in the world is evil. So I feel that God is actually on the side of evil. I am in the majority. What exactly are you saying? Whatever your cherished home is, the one where you are the eldest, or your esteemed organization, if you diligently run a station, would you deliberately put evil there just to prove that other people are truly decent?
Listen to me.
This is an argument. There's no evil. Decent person will not look decent. If the examiner is giving
the wrong option, then the examiner is not evil. The one who is selecting the wrong option will fail. The Creator has made evil. But that is not evil. Listen to me. Let me complete, sir. Let me complete, sir. The Creator has created evil. For the test, that is not evil. Evil will be that which will take over. The one who makes the knife is not wrong. The one who uses the knife is wrong.
How do we
must use the term rape accurately and with careful consideration, acknowledging its severe implications.
Wrong thing? Rape results from human free will. How use
rape wrong thing. Listen.
Now listen. How do we use
rape as a wrong thing?
Yes.
I am telling you. How do we use rape as a wrong thing? The evil in this world has many ways. One way is that the person has his own free will. Now, if a rapist is raping, it is not God's fault. He is using his free will wrongly. He should be punished. And for that, hell has been created. This
is a big doubt about free will. When you do something bad or something bad happens, it is said that this is free will. 7 billion free wills are moving on this planet. 7 billion free wills. And if a person kills me with his free will, then I will die with the will of God. That's why his free will is there. Is my death in the hands of God or in the hands of the free will person?
Allah has created the divine system of absolute free will, and truly someone
Is killing you by misusing that system.
who is responsible for my death.
That is to say,
Person is responsible. And will he be
punished? Now you move ahead, decide whether Allah or God. Allah gives life and death. This is wrong. It is not wrong at all. Yes, He created the system of
free will? He
newly created.
the system of death and life? Now you
Are contradicting yourself. Now you said that a man is beating you with free will. He was given free will in this and he misused it. 7 billion free wills are moving on this planet. And you want me to only focus on God? Will I have to look after these 7 billion free wills or not? This is going to be a disaster. And disasters are happening. Absolutely.
So if God is not there, for example, then how will you decide evil? Anyhow, can you define evil objectively without God?
See, there are two types of animals in the world. One who lives alone in the jungle, and one who lives in groups. Whoever will live in a group, whether it is your foundation, whether it is a club, whether it is a political party, whether it is a unit. In that you have to make rules of interaction, means people will decide, people
Will decide?
If people decide that it is right to rape someone, will you justify it?
No, your foundation is that people will decide evil.
Sir, there are groups in the world who consider rape to be justified in certain circumstances. I won't go into details, you know it too. What did the ISIS terrorist group people do?
What they did has nothing to do with God, sir. I just asked a simple question. How do you define evil? Come.
Back. You can only truly be with someone if you carefully develop principles in which everyone has a fundamental basic right and feels comfortable. This is indeed the only effective way to properly organize. There are more than one people in this world and they live their lives like this. If you mess up in this, there will be destruction, loss, destruction. And if you take a house in it, there is a husband, wife, children, father. There are two sisters and a brother. Now you need a system to live together and to trust each other, to have the same wish, to help each other.
Sir, you are saying that people will decide what is right and what is wrong. Will the majority decide what is right and what?
Is this really wrong?
Oh, brother, if the majority with Nazi Germany says genocide is right, justify it? Yes.
It is truly quite...
Now, you're...
Yes, I am indeed speaking to you right now.
Have a question, then we will close it after that. Yes. At that time, how many people on...
planet history, the majority of the planet will decide, not society. The majority of the planet believes in God. Why don't you believe this?
Hello, this round of cross-question ends here. It is good that it has been fragmented so that the mercury doesn't go up. I will answer this. Yes, majority of planet asks for God.
Religions. Why don't you answer if you truly understand these diverse and ancient belief systems? No, you are actually talking quite a lot.
About the majority. You are saying that evil and good will be decided by the majority. Whatever the majority does, it will be right. Close it.
As you, the people, have collectively decided, we will indeed follow the exact same format as previously established. I trusted good people and decided to be moderated. You have 5 minutes for closing argument. After that, we will take questions from audience after Javed's closing argument. Thank you very
much. Our topic is, does God exist? May academic Dayari Kirk arguments, for example, Zunga, like in Vakki Bikari. Does God exist? I could give only one argument. There are many arguments.
And there are definitive arguments.
And they have not entertained or refuted my argument in any single round. Not in any single round. Which one? And neither. Sir, the ceremonial final closing.
argument will come.
Tell me.
Argument of contingency, sir. I have
Told you many times, what does contingency
mean, how can I
explain?
it to you? How easily can I explain it?
I fully understand this concept now. You can say
You complete your talk? Yes. Last 4 minutes.
Second thing. Just a minute, please, ma'am. Can I talk? The second thing is that you didn't answer this question. Secondly, you didn't give any definitive argument on God's absence. You're talking only about religion. Religion was not our topic today. Today you took our topic from religion and went to IS. What is our connection with that? We condemn them. And what is its connection with God? If someone is doing wrong, if someone has killed someone, if someone has raped someone, he should be punished. And you don't have any rational, strong foundation of morality? You said that majority will decide the society? That will be right. I said that you will say Hitler, right? No, no, no. The majority will decide the society of the planet. So the majority of the planet believes in the existence of God. You say that he is religious. So that means you don't have any strong foundation of objective morality. If there is any foundation of objective morality, then it is only God, God, God. Thank
you. Yes, this was the closing argument of Mufti Shamail Nadwi.
Now, at this moment,
we have, it's very good that both of you are complaining to the moderator and saying, let's at least praise ourselves. Have Mr. Javendra 5 minutes? This is your closing argument. Reset the time.
There are many things to see. God's definition is, in any religion of the world, that he is omnipotent, omnipresent, he is just, he is kind, he loves you, and so on. When I see the world, I do not see any supreme power here that is doing something for the strength of man, saving the weak, helping, removing the oppressor. I have not seen this in history. If he is watching the play, then it is not a coincidence. Secondly, when you say that the entire universe has a fundamental contingency, so how can this truly be possible? And immediately you surrender to the idea that the ultimate creator of all of this is so incredibly complicated that it was 10,000 times more intricate and complex. You have absolutely no objection to that particular notion. He is timeless, he came a long time ago. You are truly ready to accept all of this for which you absolutely possess no concrete proof or evidence? You have no valid reason. What is your religion? The belief of the gods is constantly proven wrong. Means you say that in the era of Aristotle, everyone was ignorant, even they were so confident in God that they were not anymore. This will also not remain. You write it down, and you have started to see the shape of it in the world. This debate that could it have happened 100 years ago? We have brought you here. Sir, they don't need help. These are self-sufficient people. Why are you helping them?
So therefore,
Much? Sir, please. So all these things are in their place. This is a package. You alone, there is no such person who is only a God commander. There are many different paraphernalia with that. They have always created chaos in the society. I will give you a straight offer that there are 10 important beliefs in the world. You believe in one, but you don't believe in 9. In 9, you are an atheist. You see, 9, not at all reasonably like me. The religious people are not afraid of this. They believe in God. They believe in God and in themselves. But they say that it is wrong. If you stop believing, then you have a 10% chance that you are right and 90% chance that you are wrong. My advice is that if you stop believing, then you will have a 50% chance that you are right and 50% chance that you are wrong. You will gain 40% by becoming a thief. This is a false belief. It is ending. It may not happen in my life, but it will happen. You have given metaphysical and respectable terms. These are those people who knew neither physics nor matter. They have given you these. Thank you both. Now the
last round of this discussion will begin. This debate of does God exist? Between Mufti Shamail Nadwi and Javed Akhtar. You will raise your hands. I will decide from here. We have 1 mic for the audience. 2 mics, one on this side and one on the other. So first of all, our co-host Maria Shaki asked the question. We will wait a little so that the camera frame comes on you. You have a practice of TV? Mr. Nadwi, I believe in God. First, I am starting with this promise and I am telling you this. I believe, but there are some questions that Mr. Javed has raised. You should answer that question. The first question is that in Gaza, for years, small children are dying. If God is merciful, we believe that Allah has a lot of power, then why are those children dying? The second thing is that if we talk about contingency, the whole Muslim countries, why are they not able to save the children of Gaza? Because if they want to, Because Allah Almighty rules over them. He rules over everyone.
Then why?
Can't he save them? Thank you very much. You did a very good job of mentioning this. I will try to explain it better. Look, as far as you said that the children of Gaza are being killed, look, there are two worldviews. One is the atheistic worldview and the other is the theistic worldview. Children are dying in both the worldviews. But our worldview says that there is a recompense. They are saying that their death is going to be useless. There is no recompense for that because they have no idea of the hereafter and no idea of Allah or God. You asked the question, why is God merciful? I told you that this is a misconception among people that God is only considered merciful and omnipotent. God doesn't have only these two attributes. God has many attributes. Among them there is Al-Hakim. Among them, all wise be here, all knowing be here. Therefore, if someone is in pain in this world and God is not stopping him, he is not stopping him. Because humans have been given free will. In the same way, if a doctor is injecting a small child, he is in pain. From his limited perspective, this is wrong. And the doctor is bad. When you look at the broader picture, we have only one pixel. We can see that a murder is taking place in Gaza. But how much recompense is he going to get behind this? The whole picture is with God. So with one pixel, you can never judge the whole picture. Do
you want to add anything to this? Do you want to say anything?
You have given a very good justification. You have sent the Prime Minister of India. He will be very happy. You give
justification that if God is not there, then why are children dying?
You tell me? He is asking this question, that if you do not believe in the existence of God, then how do you interpret the death of those children?
Brother, the influential and powerful people in our society often do great injustice to others.
So this is a good thing. In your eyes, nature is not involved in injustice. Brother, you are not talking about nature. I'm talking about human beings. So when I was talking about human beings, you were talking about nature.
I
am not going to let you speak. It is a different matter. You speak. I am not.
I am going to ask you a question. No, this is actually
the cross-examination.
Let me
speak. The thing is that human society can only be with them when they are in love with each other. Apart from this, it is not possible. One cannot live alone. There are some people who do foul. That foul has always been done in history. Today it is happening. What is happening is very bad. It is very cruel. It is very cruel. You say that these children will get compensation or it is an injection. Injection is given for health. You are saying that the children's daja is an injection. They test.
This is a test. And in that test, they will get such a recompense which is beyond your imagination. You are taking
a test by blowing up a 3-year-old child with a
gun? He is not taking it. God is not blowing it up. Israel is blowing it up. Let's
take the next question. Professor Purushottam Agrawal.
Mufti Sahab, I have a request from you.
At least I have
religious, philosophical, correct?
Correct. Ma'am, please. There
is a religious and philosophical tradition which considers the universe to be the last. Sarvam Kalvedam Brahman. This is Chandogya Upanishad. And it completely rules out the existence or necessity, in your words, necessity of a creator. The creation itself is the creator. So, 1 minute, please, those radicals. The question you are asking yourself, that there is God, the scholar, the God of everything. So if in wisdom you are able to tolerate the sins and atrocities of the world, then it means that if I can get rid of it with my free will, if I oppose, then there is a contradiction between God's wisdom and my free will. Because when I am opposing whatever is happening in Gaza, then I am opposing God's will and God's wisdom.
Sir, one
sentence. God's wisdom is that whatever is happening in Gaza is happening. If I am opposing it, then I am going against God's wisdom. One question, the second.
No, you already said 2
questions.
Sir.
You can ask more questions, but I don't have 2 answers. First, you said this. Listen to me. Sir.
Sir, are you getting better? No.
No, I am not getting better. I am telling you what is happening. You keep it clear. I am telling you what is happening. Let me complete, please.
1 second, guys. See, it is like this, that this was decided after a lot of discussion that some rules should be made so that one time-bound conversation. And brother, you are doing a very important work, but you are messing up the work by coming in the frame of the camera. Okay, Guru, now I have to vent my anger somewhere. Sorry. No one is angry. So the professor asked a question and you answered him. And all of you take care of this. Keep the questions concise. You
asked 2 questions. First of all, you said that we have this concept that the universe is a necessary being. Creation itself is the creator. How irrational is this? That I will exist later, but I am still existing. That means at the same time we are existing or not. This is not true. Second thing, you said that if in Israel, sorry, forgive me, Israel doesn't exist, in occupied Palestine, if the kids are being killed in occupied Palestine because of free will and God is not stopping them, this is a contradiction. Tell me that in one exam, a kid is writing the wrong answer. Listen, if the examiner wants, he can stop them. Why is he not stopping them? Is this a contradiction or not?
Sir, this is between you and me. Is this your question? Give the mic.
Free will has been given for test, for accountability. If free will was not given, you would say we have been made
robots. I represent my position, whatever your position. I oppose the torture in Gaza because of my free will and human wisdom. You should. So I'm opposing God's wisdom.
Absolutely not. What
is happening? There is God's
wisdom.
Absolutely not. You will tell me. The fact that he was killed in Gaza is the result of human misuse. The result of human misuse of free will. God does not command him. He stops him. This is the problem, right?
I want to clear the concept for you.
No.
No, brother, you had said that the child has trouble with injections. This is injection.
So you give a rhetorical statement. There will be no problem. No, you said that injection. This is a rhetorical statement. This is not a logical argument, sir. I am sorry. I am sorry.
These last 30 minutes are going to be very difficult. Yes, Mufti Sahab is sitting in front. Give him the mic. Tarun, you have the mic. You know, the frame of the camera.
First of all, congratulations to both of you.
Sir, I beg you, please, most sincerely.
Tell us your name. You live in Chicago, USA. I remember you so well. My name is Yasir Nadim Al-Wajdi. I have a question for you, Javed, about infinite regress. It's a hypothetical scenario.
Keep the mic closer.
If you were a poet because your teacher was a poet, and he was a poet because his teacher was a poet. And in the same way, if we go back in the past, if you keep walking and walking and walking and don't stop anywhere, then forgive me, you can never be a poet. But you are a poet. Your city exists, which means you have stopped somewhere. So my question is, do you consider the infinite regress of causes a logical fallacy or not? Yes or no?
My logical philosophy is really not quite that.